that I do not like bills. Okay. It's one of the most irritating things. I feel like I'm forced to do it. And no matter what I say, I have to pay my bills. So how many of you on here also, if there was a way for you to completely wipe out, obliterate, demolish, stomp on all of your bills to the point where you wasn't worried about it and you were able to just completely live freedom life. All right. So how many of you on here don't like bills? Okay, just type of one. If you would rather do away with bills. Okay. I know I would. Some of y'all lying now. I know some of y'all know good and well y'all don't like no bills. Okay. Well, if you do, then how about let me just give you some minds if you love them so much. But I know that we all can relate on that. So I'm going to share my screen, you all. Let me pull this up for you, and I'm going to introduce you to the Miracle System No More Bills Relief Program. Super, super excited. I've been excited from the day it came out, and it is just such a crazy blessing. There's no words that I can express to help me portray to you how grateful I am about life now. I'm literally grateful about life, and I feel like life is a gift. I was just talking to the team today, and I said, life is a gift. Please remember that, okay? Because you don't know the time, you don't know the day where everything can do is completely be gone. So just be grateful for your life, okay? So hopefully you all can see my screen. Now, the Miracle Network is basically a group of people who have decided to come together instead of banding apart. Anywhere that is division, nothing stands. It drifts away. But where there is community, where there is people who are together, it completely rises into an empire. So what if you had no more monthly bills and the ability to earn $10,000 per week or more simply by turning your monthly bills into banks that bring you cash flow? Now, before I get started, I have to tell you something. Whatever you believe to be true will always be true for you. So if you are the type of person who says, it's impossible for me to make $1,000 a week, it's impossible for me to make $10,000 a week, you have literally cut off the universal gateways of abundance for yourself. If you were to ask me, look, if you looked at my life, working at McDonald's, no money ever, negative $500 on my bank account, could barely afford gas, literally had to stop and make a decision to stop, going out to eat, stop eating fast food because I knew I didn't have the money for that, right? If you were to ask me right then and there, no skills, no experience, hey, could you make $10,000 a week? I would be looking at you crazy, literally. So don't let your current situation determine how you feel for the future. Okay. Don't base what you think can happen for you off of what's happening right now. Because if I would have did that, I would have quit. Okay. I would have quit. And I don't want you to do that because there is hope. Now, who here has a phone? Just type a 1 or type in Android. If you have an Android, type in iPhone. If you have an iPhone in the chat, just type it away. I know all y'all can type. I know all y'all can read and write. So simple instructions. If you can follow simple instructions, you can make a lot of money in your life. You can't follow simple instructions and you just keep wanting to do what you want to do. Guess what? You're going to keep having the same result. Now, I see a lot of you typing different things. I have an Android right now. All right. And just look at your contacts. If you click the contact button, you all know how to use a smartphone. And you just look at your list. You can probably scroll. At least, I know most of you have at least 30, 100, 200, some of you even 200 contacts in your phone, right? And I guarantee if you were to type to them, hey, get your rent or mortgage paid down to $0 in 14 to 30 days or less. Ask me how. If everybody literally just type that to everybody in their contacts, how many of you will get a text message back that says, what are you talking about? What is that? I tested it on my own phone. I got so many messages back. Literally, I didn't answer them because I was just like, oh my gosh, I was just trying to do a test. And they all messaged me. Literally, they were calling me. They wouldn't leave me alone. That's when I knew it was something powerful that was about to happen. All right. Now, how many of you know in your phone that of people in your phone that don't love bills? Most of them, they're going to tell you, I don't like bills. And what's wrong with you? Like, why are you asking me that? They're going to be like, what? So instead of people complaining about it, we decided to come together as a community and do something about it. Okay, if you just got on, please mute your line so everyone can hear this sound of what I'm saying. Okay. Now, the miracle system, no more bills. Like I said, there you go. This is what I said to text. You can text this to everybody in your phone. Get your rent or mortgage payment cut down to $0 in 14 to 30 days or less. New bill relief program. If you literally take a screenshot of my screen right now and you crop this picture nice and neat and copy this paragraph right here to everybody in your phone, I guarantee you, literally everybody on this webinar will have so many people stalking them, trying to figure out what are you talking about. Okay. Literally. But what exactly is it? All right. Now we're going to actually show you how to achieve financial freedom in all areas of your life by using a well-known powerful strategy called the dynamic power of one. By simply one person sharing with one person, you can create a chain reaction which can lead to 100% financial freedom. All right, we're going to show you how you can accumulate $20,000 to $40,000 plus per month within the next 90 days. Now, if you take a deep breath and you breathe in the positivity, all right, all the good stuff, take a deep breath, breathe in all the positivity, and then as you exhale, breathe out all of the negative energy, all right, and just really just imagine and look at your bank account in 30 days with the extra $20,000 to $40,000 in it. And besides, and you just take away what you have right now or add to it, right? Eliminate that picture and replace it with a picture of $20,000 to $40,000 a month. I kid you not, I changed my lock screen on my phone, and all it says on there is like big bank account balances. Like it has numbers on there. It looks like a bank account balance, okay? And I kept that on my screensaver. So every time I got my phone, I saw it every day, right? And guess what? Within 30 days, I don't even remember the first 30 days I did that. And I did a few other mind tap strategies, as I call them, or subconscious reprogramming strategies along with that. What happened, of course, the right actions, don't leave that out. And my bank account literally changed to the number on my screen. All right. And I want you to understand, you have to be able to understand what your preferred state is. What do you want to feel like on a daily basis? What is your vision? What is your purpose? Okay. In life, you need to really get clear on that, because if you're not specific on what you want, the universe cannot be specific with you. All right. So this is absolutely possible for anybody within the sound of my voice, as long as they believe that they can. Now, the first step that you need to take, okay, is you need to have a desire to want to eliminate bills. The second step, you need to get in position. In real estate, it's location, location, location. All right. In entrepreneurship, it's timing, it's positioning. I know for a fact, if all of us had a chance to invest in Facebook when it first came out, when the stocks were only like 5 cents, 10 cents, everybody would have done it, knowing what it could be today. With this type of stuff, your timing and position is the same way. All right. Because this is a ground floor way for people to have another option. All right. It's a lot of people, they need another option to make money. Their jobs are not cutting it. All right. It's barely even paying their bills. They need another option. They need someone to help them. And the third step is to let our team of like-minded individuals help you reach your goals. And then you need to let go of your ego, let go of your pride, okay, and help us help you. One thing you must know, that what you focus on grows. So if you look at your life, it's a majority factor of what you have been focusing on, okay? And the amount of income that you make is directly in proportion to the type of thoughts that you make, in the way that you think, in the combination of the way that you think. And that's what I learned. So I started to adopt the way that successful people think. I started to listen to what they say. I started to listen to what their attitude was towards life, or attitude towards different things. And I just started to kind of maneuver it into my life and my way of thinking. And I started to get the same results. So once you are in position, you'll be on your way to generating unlimited wealth. Okay. Now, here's a bird's eye view of $20,000 to $40,000 plus per month. All right, with the power of one. It's so exciting. You know why it's so exciting? Because when I made my first six figures, y'all, I remember when I got into the system, right? And the thing that was really powerful for me is because when I saw it, okay, my heart was racing because I understood how it worked exactly, right? And I was just like, literally, I had goosebumps. I had everything. I knew for a fact that my life was never, ever, ever going to be the same. Okay. And because I believe a huge part of that success came from my belief and then learning the strategy, okay, keyword strategy, learning the blueprint, the 10K per month blueprint that you have access to, you're going to get that blueprint, right? And that blueprint is what really, really was the foundation of everything. Most people don't know that information. And if they do know that information, they're simply not applying wisdom with it. So here's a bird's eye view, all right? And the person who invited you is going to make sure you are successful. Why do they want to make sure you're successful? Because the more you help other people, the better you'll be able to help yourself. All right. Now, I like this verse because it's basically talking about abundant grace. And it says, with great power, the apostles continue to give their testimonial about the resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ. And this is not, I'm not saying this in a religious way, or if you believe in the universe or whatever you believe in, this is not trying to confer you to any way. All right. It's just in the words that was said. You know, you can look in the Bible, you can look in the Quran, you can look at all type of religions all around. They're mostly are all saying a lot of the same thing. So it's crazy. And it says, abundant grace was upon them all. Abundant grace is very, very powerful. It's an anointing over your life. It's a very, very powerful vibration. Abundant grace is actually a vibration. So if you're focusing on all of the things that you don't want, okay, you're going to attract the opposite of abundant grace because abundance does not live in negativity. Abundance does not live in anything that is not of good nature. If it makes you feel bad, that is a signal that that's not abundant grace. All right. And it says there were no needy ones among them because those who own lands or houses will sell their property, bring the proceeds from the sales and laid them down at the apostles' feet, and distribution was made upon every man according to the need. So this is a powerful community of people with good vibrations, people who are like-minded, and they all work together. And whatever one had, they helped the other achieve. Okay, very, very powerful, right? And the reason I'm saying that is because we are a community of abundant grace. All right. We basically look out for each other. We got each other's backs. You know, people need help with this, with there. And we basically emphasize that same thing. All right. So this, I'm going to show you exactly how the miracle system works. I'm going to share how you actually get paid. All right. How do you generate income? All right. And what is your target? What is your target? Eliminating bills. And because you have that target and everybody else is in agreement, listen to me. If it makes sense for you, it will make sense to the people that you know. Okay? Always. Because it is what it is. All right? If it didn't make sense to you, then it's probably not gonna make sense to the people who relation. Not exact, they don't have to know every single thing. But what I'm saying to you is that if they can understand, like, okay, I don't want any more bills and I need extra income, all right, whether it's for debt, whether it's for whatever the case may be, right? Then you can help them. So let me figure out which, hold on, y'all. Find the video. Yes, yes, yes. All right, here it go. Let me share this. Exactly. Watch closely, take notes if you need to. All right. And let me share the computer sound. And I am super excited today because I'm going to be showing you how the miracle system works. The bill relief system is absolutely amazing. It's going to show you how to bring more cash flow into your life, all right, and work on your personal development, work on your wealth building skills, work on your marketing skills because you
are the miracle. That's the whole idea. And we help you get your bills paid. So, exactly how it works is there are 17 banks. Okay. Here they are right here. As you can see, the housing bank, taxes bank, car expenses. All of these banks represent people's different expenses. And the more banks you own, the more money you make. All right. So each bank is $100. Okay. Housing bank is $100 per month. All right. And there's a $10 admin
Every
fee.
month you gotta pay
Okay.
$100.
Taxes bank is $100 a month. Each one is worth about $100. Now the holidays bank is $25, but you can't just go and get the holidays bank right away. You have to, go in the order. All right. Now the retirement bank is $200 per month because more people need to retire and have way, way more money than anything. So you're going to be receiving 100 to
Dominate the old
$125 commissions. All right. So if you start at the $100 level, you're going to be able to receive $100 payments. Okay. If you start at the bank, you're going to be able to receive $200 because 100 plus 100 you can now collect on this bank as well. Same thing for bank three. You'll be able to have $300 commissions. You just add up the numbers, all right, of the prices, the investment in yourself, okay, so that you can collect thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay. Now, how
Dominate.
does
This
it
is
work?
the old
So let me show
video.
you
It's not.
that
It's
I
not the
drew
new
up.
one.
So it starts with your sponsor or the person who invited you. And here is you right here.
We need the new
Okay.
video.
And you would have your
What did you
first person.
say?
Sorry, Dominic. That's the old video, darling.
That's not the old one. That's the new one.
You
This is the
sure?
new one. Yeah, this is
Yes.
the new. This isn't the official one. We're waiting on that on the PowerPoint, but this is the newest one to explain it.
The newest one where one gets one and gets a new profit line.
Right,
Right.
it's right here.
That's
It
the
says
one.
you right here. There's
Yeah,
you right here. You pass up
Yes.
one. Your second person is
yeah,
right
yeah. That's
here.
fine. That was
Yes.
the old video, though. I think. I think.
Yo, that's the one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh
Time
Lord, and it's okay.
person passes up to your sponsor. If you start out at one, two, three, up to 16 banks, you have to pass up your first person. Okay, come to the Zoom or come and join the Miracle System um, group. All right, the Remove Your Debt group on Facebook, and you'll be able to see testimonials, people in there, and be able to see how the rest of the system works. This is how you get paid, though. Okay, so you pass up your first person. If you come in at 17 banks, you don't have to pass up anyone. Okay, now remember, you get paid on the banks you own, like I just described before. So now, if you didn't come in at 17, for example, you came in at one bank, you have to pass up $100 or one person. If this person comes in at two, three, four, it goes up to your sponsor. It doesn't matter, but this is just your first person that goes to your sponsor. All right. Now, this is your second person, and it starts your pay line. Okay. Your pay line one. This is where you get paid. Your second person comes in and pays you, as you can see the arrow, right? If you are on one bank and they come in at two banks, okay, you get $100. The $100 passes up. If you're on two banks and they join at 10 banks, you get the $200, but the rest passes up to the next qualified person above. So it's important to get as many banks as you possibly can, because most of the people who come in at 17 banks, and I would hate for you to miss that amount. So I say get as many as you can, or do the 17 banks. Okay. Now, this is your second person. Now, your second person owes you one person. Remember, you passed up one person to your sponsor. So now they have to also, the same thing that happened to you will happen for you. So now your second person right here, they owe you one person, okay? Because you're now the sponsor, right? And this is their first person that they pass up to you, right? And but it becomes number two, the number two person on your pay line, right? It's their first person because they owe you one person. You see the line, it pays you, okay? So this person who landed in your pay line, you don't know this person, right? Because it's your second person's first person, you don't know them. They owe you one too because you fell in their line, all right? And here they go. They do their simple. One person, all right, can change your life. Okay. And right here, boom. This person owes you a person as well. They're all paying you depending on the amount of banks you own. So that's why I say you want to have as many banks as possible. So now this person right here, they owe you one person too. All right? They fell in your pay line. All right? So say, for example, this person comes in at 17 banks. If you don't own 17 banks, remember, you don't know these people. If you don't own 17 banks, you get only the amount that you paid for. Okay? I already went over that. Now, this person owes you one person too as well. Now, if they came in at 17 banks, they don't owe you a person, of course. But if they didn't come in, they would owe you another person right here. Okay? Do you see the power of one? The power of one is powerful. All right? But everyone getting one. Very simple. Everybody wants to get their bills paid. But this can go 1,000 levels deep. All right? So 1,000 levels times $100, $200, $300, $1,700. Wow. That's over $100,000 to $153,000 per month per line. This was your second person. You don't know these people because they owe you one person. That's leverage. That's what the CEOs of businesses do. They have immense leverage. Now, let's say you say, you know what? I want to help some more people. Here's my third person right here. They start your second pay line. Okay? Because you had to pass up your first. This one is your second. Started your first pay line. Your third person, who you personally invite, all right, they start your second pay line. This is your second pay line, your third person, okay? And then they have to do the same thing that happened with your second person can happen with your third person, 1,000 levels deep again. And with the fourth person as well, 1,000 levels deep, the same thing, because they owe you one because you personally invited them. And this person owes you one because they fell in your line. This person, they all owe you one person. It can happen over and over and over again. Just imagine 20 lines of $100,000 to $150,000 per month. That's insane, okay? So if you come in at 17 banks now, you skip the line, you don't have to pass up anyone, and your first person starts your pay line that can run 1,000 levels deep and so forth and so forth. You also get access to the $1,000 to $5,000 plus per day blueprint on the 17 banks, and you also get in the master class where you can learn how to make 7 figures, all right, in 7 months. Pretty powerful. Now, get back with the person who invited you and let them know you are ready to go. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope this makes sense for you. It's very simple. Everyone have a great day. And I will see you inside of the Miracle System Bill Relief System today. All right. Bye. Hello, everyone.
All right. So that's how it works in a nutshell, guys. All right. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask in a little bit, but I want to let some people talk. Whoever wants to say a testimonial, you can go ahead and say your testimonial. All right, guys. Feel free to unmute your line if you would like to. All right. Let's see. Who we got on here? Who do we have? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Every bank is a month. The more you own, the more you make. Correct, Renee.
Hey, Tom, it's me.
Hey,
I was putting the baby down. Hi, everyone. This is Ashonda from New Orleans, Louisiana. All I can tell you guys, if you've been on here for a while, you guys know this program saved me dealing with a house situation, okay? On the 10th will be, well, the 11th will be my 30th day. And I made some decent money last month. And just think if you could only make another $1,800 this month and take care of one bill, wouldn't it be worth it? Because it is for me, guys. And no matter what I'm doing, I'm still going to help people with their bills because we're helping each other. And it's really nice. Get back to the person that sent you here, baby. I promise you it's a blessing.
Yes. Thank you for that. Great job. Absolutely. Amazing. Who else do we have on the line? You can go ahead and unmute your lines. All right. If you know how, it should be on the top right or top left. Let's see who we got. Let me call you out. All right. I saw Missy actually went live today. Missy, you want to unmute your line? How have you been doing? What were you talking about today on your live? Let me see if I can mute her. Hold on, here she go. I'm trying to unmute it. It's not working. Uh-oh. Not working. Oh Lord. All right. Who else want to go? I can't unmute you, Misty. I don't know why it's not letting me. But if you, I hope I didn't lock it by mistake.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, this is Crystal. I joined you today.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you so much. I did have 2 questions.
Yes.
Okay, so in the back office, does it tell you who to pay?
Yeah. Well, in the back office, it's in the process of getting fully automated, but you'll know who to pay because your first person you have to pass up to your sponsor, of course, and they pay your sponsor. Your second person pays you, so you would give them your payment information.
Okay, I get you. Okay, and so then if I start where I'm starting now, I started with 100 and the one bank. I'm able to recruit up to get to the 17 banks? Is that correct?
By your profits, if you want to do it, like people either pay for the banks out of pocket or out of profit.
Oh, I see. So taking that money and reinvest, I
Right.
get you. Okay, or putting money into it, and then I could get the 17 banks. So when I'm recruiting and getting more people, say I get more people and that starts a new pay line, that's not considered banks. That's just considered a pay line.
Yeah, that's just a pay line.
Okay, I get you. Okay, that was a question.
Good question. Yes. Who else do we have on the line? Estella, are you on the line? Estella, the real McCoy. Let me see if I can find her.
Dominique, I have a question.
Yes.
It's Christine. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. The first bank is the mortgage bank, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And that one is $100. Let's say that I just want to hold that bank for just to recruit, like the other girl had asked, and that money accumulate. Can I keep money in that bank and out of that bank withdraw and open other banks till I get to the 1,700?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what you mean. Either you make it out of profit or out of
Yeah.
And it's only 17 banks. Once I owe those 17 banks, whoever I sign up under me, does the profit go to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good question.
I have a question.
Yes.
With this new way to do it, how do you get your banks? I don't know how I missed that.
You just pay for them. Really, technically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either out of pocket or out of profit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is Crystal one more time. I did one more question. So say that it's down in the downline and someone joins and they have to pay me. How will they know they're paying me? Will they see that in the back office?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the ones that don't know me, they'll know that they're supposed to pay me because it'll be in their back office.
Yeah, I recommend whoever's paying you, I recommend that you probably like add them and get to, put them in the group or have a conversation with them so you kind of know they kind of know who you are. That's just my advice because you can have a huge group of people, who you don't even know, but you want to get to know them because you can help them or you can mastermind. And it's pretty powerful with the community you can do,
Okay, so they'll be able to see that they should be paying me, but then I still should reach out to them, and if I see them on the downline.
Yeah, I recommend you do.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here, Dominique.
Okay, there you go. Hey, how's it going?
Dominique, how are you?
Good.
Basically, I just wanted to share with you all here, who's ever on the fence on this thing here. It's truly the name speaks for itself. It is a miracle. I was in a huge, huge need, a couple of months ago, and Dominique knew what was going on with my finances at that time. I had reached out and helped one of my kids going through a life-threatening event, and I gave everything that I had and more. And I was like about to lose my home July the 2nd. I was supposed to be in foreclosure, but thanks to this particular miracle, social media, it saved my home and more. You know, to date, it's not it's about how many people I've helped with this program. I was like, I've made a little bit over $55,000, not $100, but $1,000 with this system. If you can follow directions, guys, follow directions where it says in the back office, start here. I mean, start there. You know, because if you start in the middle or the end, you're going to miss the beginning. So it makes sense to follow directions. I was kind of like a person, I kept calling Dominique, and Dominique kept, she really didn't respond with words, but responded with a video. She has a video for everything. So you can stop it and rewind it, and you can learn this business. Basically, I didn't even know the back office, but as soon as she sent me a video, you know, and I still don't, you know, I have to go through that video. I say, wait a minute, I need to go back here because I'm still, today, I still have something going on. My heart is heavy. Please pray if you're a believer. And even if you're not, pray that my sister will come through. She's going through a trying time right now, my oldest sister. Like I said, my heart is heavy. I'm just looking to help people outside of what's going on with me, because finances, let's just face it, it's something that's real. That's why people go to work, because you have to pay bills, and God didn't intend for us to just go to work and pay bills and die. That's not what he intended for us. So time freedom is of the utmost for me, and I want to do things that please God, and that's to help people. It's about relationship, guys. So if we can have good relationships, even if you're not in my team, and I'm able to do something that can help you or say something to someone, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm on Facebook. You can call me there. You can text me there. I'm probably maxed out in friends, but that's due to the help of Dominique Barbie. She can show you from A to Z. She's given a lot of value in this back office, and jump in there and guess what? Do yourself a favor, because that's basically who you're going to help. You're going to help yourself through this particular Miracle social media program that's available to all. Thank you, Dominique, again, and I hope that you guys get back to the person that invited you.
Awesome, awesome. So proud of you and everyone. Super, super excited. So does anybody else have any questions about how it works, or if you're not in the system, do you need any, you know, something that really is going to help you get over the stepping stone so you can come a part of the community that you're thinking about? Feel free. You can unmute your line if you need to. If you're not in the system and you got a question, ask it. All right. We don't want you, honestly, when you come to the system, you don't have to convince people. You don't have to try to really sell anything. It's all about you simply, you know, saying a few phrases to people, not explaining it. And they're going to naturally want to know how they're going to get their bills paid. So it's super easy to do. And then you just simply add them to the Facebook group and add them to the invite them to the Zoom and let them ask their questions here. Now, if you are invited by somebody, you definitely want to get back to them and let them know that you want to get started, okay? And if you have any more questions you want to ask them to them, or you can ask them here now, and definitely get on a call with their upline and get your questions answered, because we have it very, very simple. You don't have to know everything to do this. You just need to know how to point. You just need to know how to point, literally. All right. So let's see. Anybody have any questions? Feel free to ask. You can start with any number of banks. You can start with 1 bank, 2 bank, 3 bank. The question is, how much money do you want to make? I recommend that you think about how much money do you want to make per month, and match that amount that you want to make per month to the amount of banks that you want to get. Okay, so if you have a higher number than the normal person, then you want to start with more banks, because the more banks you own, the more money you make. Okay. Have you found this program to work well with solo ads? Yes, it worked well with all traffic strategies that are, you know, that are real. Because if you're using fake traffic, then that don't work for anything. But if you're using real traffic, it converts very, very well. Do we do annual monthly payment at the same time? Yeah, you can. So your first person that passed up to your sponsor page, your sponsor monthly as well. Correct. Correct. And when you pass up a person, you pass up the entire person. Like, that's literally as if you didn't even sponsor them because it goes to the person above you. Okay. If they drop out, they have to be replaced. You have 29 nights to go. Yes. Do you want to really think of it as you're willing to simply follow instructions? If you can follow instructions, you can do this. If you have a hard time following instructions, it's gonna be hard for you. But it's really simple instructions. I have a 9-year-old who does this. Okay, when I'm busy, she's doing the things that is in your back office that you're gonna learn how to do. To never have to worry about money again. All right. Period. Can we see the pass up referral in the back office? How will we know? Yeah, you can. How will you know? If you pass up the person, that means you invited them, so that means you know them, right? Once the system is finished being automated, all right, they just asked me, did I want the menu to pop up? And I'm like, yeah. They asked me this, and I'm like, what kind of question is that? So the automation is I'm super excited about that. You can be any age. Yep. As long as you 18 and older, you can do it. Yep. So type in the chat who invited you. Who actually invited you here? All right. Who invited you? If someone invited you, listen to me. All you got to do is do what they did. You know what I mean? If it's working for other people, if you do what's working for other people, it's gonna work for you. Okay. So, good, Misty, is there a certain amount of money you need to file taxes with this business? You got to talk to your tax preparer about that. The only thing that company gets is $10. The company does not directly pay the members. The members set up their profile and it says whether you want to get paid in Bitcoin, cash out, however you want to get paid, you can put it in the back office. And then if you're making money and you just need to pretty much get with your tax preparer on that, because I'm not a tax expert, you got to ask them and they'll let you know. Awesome. Okay, I see you. I see y'all. Misty, nice. Hey, now definitely get with Misty. She's doing so good. I'm so proud of her. Misty actually used to could not make money online, y'all. She actually tried different things and she was grinding. She told me she was grinding. She was doing everything. She wasn't like a person who was lazy and then they just join stuff and never do anything. She wasn't like that. She said I was doing everything I needed to do and she still couldn't make any money, right? She said she came to this system and literally she started plugging in. And she was like, I'm finally making money. And that just make me so happy because I remember when I used to struggle online and I had my aha moment. I'm like, oh, wow, this completely went over my head. Okay. But once you have that aha moment, nothing can take that away from you. All right? Yes. All right, Jenna's girl. Misty, another Misty. Okay. Awesome. Yes. See, I always get me. I'm gonna sit up and have to say it again. You got Ontario. Oh my gosh, Ontario is absolutely crushing it. It's super. He's doing so well. At a huge residual income. It's so funny because he said that when he first heard about it, he wasn't paying no attention to it. He's just like, okay, whatever, busy or whatever the case may be. He said when he got into it, Estella actually invited him to a webinar, and he was like, oh, I missed a lot. I missed a lot. And you definitely want to get with him and get inside the system because listen, if you do, all you got to do is literally ask the person who's having success, what did they do? What did you do every day on a daily basis? I need to know. All right. If somebody's making $50,000 a month, trust me, and they're willing to talk to me, this is what I would ask them. I would say, what do you do on a daily basis? Can you kind of break down what your schedule looks like? Because I guarantee if you copy their schedule, you're going to get really, really close to those results. And then somebody else said, Danny Boss Up Jones. Come on now. In the name is boss up. You got to get with the boss, right? What system do you use to promote this service? That's why we have the 10K per month blueprint. It goes over everything that is done on a daily basis. What if someone can't afford $110? Then they need to figure out what they need to do with their life. Because if you can't afford $110, that means something is very, very wrong. Okay. And you really got to figure it out. We had a homeless guy come in here. He found the money. So that's not really an excuse for me, to be honest, Ruby. A person either want it or they don't. All right. I didn't have the money. I had negative $500. There's plenty of ways you can sell stuff in your house. You can, the homeless guy panhandle. All right. With a Craigslist PDF, you're working soon. that Craigslist PDF is actually, if you see that when you get 2 banks, okay, that's where it's supposed to be. If you got one big bank, then you can't see it. Different banks have different levels of training. How long do you have to replace the first person? It's depend on you. It's not really, that's not, it's up to you. It's no certain time frame. Just know that it's monthly, all right? And it's not a time frame. What do I have to do to get started? Basically, how do you get started, Monica? All you have to do is whoever invited you, send them a message, let them know you're ready, and then you're gonna ask for, I need the VIP link, okay? I need the special link. They're gonna give you the link, and then they're gonna show you how to register, okay? That's all you gotta do. And then you just choose the level that you want to come in. I recommend you come in at 17 banks. I always recommend that to people, of course, because you're gonna make more money. And then they're gonna tell you where to go from there. All right, 110 will pay for itself. Exactly, that's true. Are there admin fees on the banks, or is it 100% peer-to-peer? It's pretty much almost 100% peer-to-peer, but everybody has to pay a $10 per month fee. That's not per bank. That's in order to unlock your ability to get as many banks as you want. All right, John Cruder. Yes, get with John, honey. Definitely get with John. He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. All right. What if you don't know what Ortiz, I invited you, okay? If you don't know who invited you, go. How did you find? You have to look at somebody post. I don't know how you can know who invited you, but I did invite you, William. I think I had made. I got a special group that I posted this in. I know you in that group, so just message me on Facebook. Is there admin fees, or is the money 100% peer-to-peer? I just said that. Renee, I don't know. Whoever invited. Monica said Curtis Abram. Nice. Curtis, get with Curtis, honey, Monica. Tom, I invite. This is too funny. I'm proud of my team. Yes. How do you keep track of your pay lines paying monthly? Are they listed in back office so you can check them off when they send the payment? It's going to be in your genealogy. Admin is $10 per month or $100 per year. Admin is $10 per month, or you can pay $100 per year. Yep. All right. Thanks, Renee. I'm assuming that's per bank. Correct. Yes. Keep track. All right. Once you have your 17 banks, either through paid or help from the rotator, you have your own payline. Does the rotator still put people under you? If you come in at 17 banks, you can have talk to your sponsor about the people that can be, the bonus people that can be placed under you. But as far as if you're not in at 17 banks, your rotator is basically you having you passed up your first, your second person starts your line, one gets one, creates a rotator effect. All right. Now, can I pay my bills monthly because it's all collecting money from people's? Yes.